Okay, so this is the final draft of our FSE. So here's our menu screen. Go into the options. I can change the volume, use the slider. I can change the controls that the player is using, so WSD keys or arrow keys. I can go into the credits right here. Saved Games tab doesn't work, unfortunately, so I'm going to leave that still. If you click onto New Game, you can choose between 3 different characters. You can see how they look here. I'll pick Magnus here, and I'll jump right in. So here's the character sprite. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get animations implemented in properly, though we do have the sprites for them. We just couldn't implement them. So here's the battle system. We randomly got into an encounter against a goblin. Now this is supposed to be a goblin, but it's a red square. We weren't able to get the images in there. But here's the health bar, and then here's the turn number. So if we go into the fight, now the fight is slightly glitched because for some reason what it does is if you click, it kind of just like automatically chooses a move for you. It's a problem with the clicking. But if I click swing here, then I can deal damage. So here's what I was saying about the clicking glitch. Sometimes it just uses the move for me. But as you can see, the enemy is taking damage. So the items tab for some reason won't work properly. We have all the code for it in the interface, but it still won't work, and we're not entirely certain why. So I'm just going to keep on chipping away at this thing's health. You can switch characters, so another person in our party is Oswald, so we can select him, and here he is. So now he's out, and you can use his moves now. If I can get to the move interface. Okay, so if I use Magical Bolt here, I already killed the enemy, so the battle ended. Now there's supposed to be a screen, but once again, because the clicking is glitched, it didn't give me the screen. So, if we keep on going past here, we're into another encounter against another goblin, and we can also kill this one to, to advance on, gain some XP and gain some gold. As you can see, our character is also taking damage, so his health bar is going down as well. And it is very possible for him to die. Now, I didn't die in this instance. We were able to kill off the enemy. It says you win, you gain 10 gold and 20 XP. So, there's that. Okay, so in the next encounter, I'll show off the running away feature, which is pretty much you being able to skip the enemy battle without needing to kill it. You won't reap the rewards, but you get to save some time. So there it is. There's the running away. And if we go into this area, we have a town. So in this town, just like in the beta that we made the other video on, you can actually walk inside of this store and you can buy stuff. So if I check here, you can buy potions, attack boosts, defense boosts, magic boosts. Now I don't have enough gold, so if I try and buy any of these, it'll just give me the you don't have enough money prompt. And unfortunately, I can't do anything, so I'll just exit, and we'll be back on our way. So yeah, this is the town. In the town, you cannot fight against any other enemies. So yeah. So now there's a lot more maps, and I'm just going to move into the next map here. So moving into this area over here, I think it's just more forest or something along those lines. And this is just another forest. Now you can get back into battles. This time you're versing a slime. Oh, sorry. I don't know why that happened. Okay, it switched out for some reason. Oswald has... Okay, so that's a little bit of a glitch. I think what will happen is if we go back to him, he'll be dead. So we just selected him and he just died. And so he's unusable now. So now we can go back to the character that we picked originally. And now we can continue fighting him. And we killed the slime. So we gained, once again, gold and XP, the same amount every single time. So once again, there's more maps. There eventually is like a cave map, so I'll run away from this one this time. And we can go down into the cave. Now, cave isn't necessarily here yet, but we're getting there. I'll run away from these battles. So over here, there's a house. So let's head on over to there. Unfortunately, we were going to add some sort of character in there that you could talk to, but talking was one of the things that we could not get working. So if you walk into this house, it's just an empty map. There's nothing in there, unfortunately. We really wanted to add something in, into this house, but you can't do anything in here, so it's kind of just empty. So yeah, let's just head back out, and I'll go down after running away here. So going down here. Alright, so now that's where the cave is, so I'm going to have to route my way all the way around to go to the cave. Yeah, so we get there. Okay, so almost there. Once we get inside the cave, there is a new enemy type. It's called the Black Knight, so whatever enemy you encounter here, it will always be a Black Knight instead of a slime or a goblin. So now the background's changed, it's a cave background now, and we can fight this Black Knight here. Okay, there we go. So it actually took 0 damage because his defense stat is probably too high for that move. So if we use one of these other moves... okay, so it looks like the Black Knight's health stat is a bit too high for this character specifically, because this character has lower attack but higher defense. If we were to use one of the other characters like Oswald and Elwyn, since they have higher attack stats, they would be able to chew through this person's armor, and we'd be able to actually damage it. So I think this one isn't really much of a way out. I could run, but I'll show off the dying, which pretty much just resets the entire game from here. So if you die, you have to reset your entire save. You can't go back. You'd have to start all the way from the beginning of the game again. It's kind of like a hardcore system, so it sends you back to the character select after you die, and I believe you would have to restart. So yeah, that's pretty much the majority of the game. There's a boss battle at the end. It's pretty much just a random enemy encounter. Again, it's just with a beefier health stat and more attack, and it's just generally harder. So that's pretty much the majority of our game.